Nous sommes donc au Hong Kong Flower Show. Je ne savais pas qu'il y avait ça en ce moment, donc tant mieux. Et c'est toujours bien d'être à une fête dans un pays, on est plus proche de la culture. Et c'est fort sympathique, ça sent bon les fleurs. Même si on sent un peu la pollution quand même, faut pas exagérer, il y a des voitures tout autour du parc. Mais surtout il y a un monde fou et apparemment les Hongkongais sont passionnés de fleurs. Et il y a des stands de tous les pays. Bon voilà, il y a des sculptures de fleurs. Bon, il y en a qui sont très jolies, d'autres un goût un peu particulier. Mais voilà, c'est sympa.
好，可以哦，来两个对看一下，来 ，look each other， look each other。
Donc maintenant nous sommes au musée de défense côtière de Hong Kong et là c'est vraiment à l'est de l'île de Hong Kong. Et voilà, je vais mettre la station de métro auquel il faut descendre. Le métro est très simple à utiliser à Hong Kong, donc il n'y a pas de souci. Et donc on va aller voir plein de canons je pense.
Japanese invasion of Hong Kong began at 8 o'clock on the morning of Monday the 8th of December 1941, less than 24 hours after the attack on the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor. The Japanese swallowed up first Manchuria, and later, in 1937, advanced to occupy Beijing, Shanghai and Nanjing, and virtually the whole of central China.
And the whole empire against possibilities of aggression. Fortifications are being strengthened and increased at Hong Kong, and Chinese labour is at work preparing new gun emplacements. But dynamite saves a lot of Chinese labour.
But barely 60 kilometers to the north, the all-conquering Japanese troops were approaching. These were battle-hardened veterans, buoyed up by their growing power and with total supremacy on land, sea and in the air. A force of around 12,000 men. British, Indian and recently arrived untried Canadian troops were supported by the local force, the Hong Kong Volunteer Defence Corps.
These men in times of peace carry on their business as traders, merchants and officials. Today they bring their knowledge of the art of war up to date.
15-kilometer inner line of defences, popularly known as the Gin Drinkers Line. However, a brilliant Japanese assault under cover of darkness secured the fall of the Xingmun Redoubt, the key to the Gin Drinkers Line, and within 3 days the Kowloon Peninsula was in enemy hands. More and more of the shoreline came under intense bombardment, causing huge fires within the oil and rubber processing. As the heavy assault continued, is gathered at Stanley, anticipating a fight to the death. Although outnumbered, surrounded, and under constant attack from one of the most formidable military forces of the Second World War, even at this late hour, the British were still planning to counterattack. Finally, at 3 o'clock on the afternoon of Thursday the 25th of December, Christmas Day, General Maltby gave the order to cease hostilities, formally signed the surrender to the Japanese. The British flag was lowered and replaced by the emblem of the rising sun.
It means the dawn of a new era, and an era of peace and happiness is here to stay for all of us.
These people were deported, pressed into war service, or brutally massacred. The battle for Hong Kong had been lost, and now began the cruel years of occupation.